Welcome back, beautiful people, to Yours Health and Wellbeing. My name is Don Christian Corbin, and this is our Mobility First class. Today in our Mobility First class, we're going to be focusing on spinal alignment and mobility. Okay, a little bit of flexibility with our lats and our serratus anterior as well today. But today's going to be a follow-along, guided mobility class for about 20 minutes. So make sure you got a nice, soft and cushioned mat. Make sure you get some water for yourself to hydrate. And be mentally prepared to decompress the mind and the body today. For our first circuit of our day, we're gonna have 3 different circuits today, and I call them circuits, but we don't wanna think about it as if it's a workout, more thinking about it as if it's meditation or decompressor, okay? So I wanna definitely focus on our breathing pattern here, slowing our breathing pattern, controlling it, making sure I'm exhaling through movements and inhaling to prepare for that movement. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into it, guys. We're gonna go start on the ground today. We got 3 different movements to start off in this first circuit. This first one's gonna be 1 minute on and 10 seconds of rest, okay? So for our first movement, we have half spine waves, all right? We're gonna be going through, again, for 1 minute, but as I go through this half spine wave, I wanna take about 5 seconds to get into my up dog, okay? And I'm gonna finish here, all right? Squeezing my glutes, dropping my chest to the ground, and explode back up while keeping those glutes activated, okay? That'll be 1, and I'm just gonna go here for a minute. So I'm taking my sweet time, but again, I should take 5 seconds to get back and 5 seconds on the way forward, okay? Think about creating that half circle with the ground in your body. As you see here, I'm really crunching my core, hip thrusting, all right? And my chest is almost being pushed towards my hips, okay? Then I finish off an extension. So that's our first movement, half spine wave into that up dog push-up. Our second movement is gonna be our cat cow, but we're gonna do cat cow a little different today. So again, the whole focus of our class today is spine, mobility, and alignment, right? So I wanna kind of focus on my lumbar region, my lower back, okay? And then work my way up throughout this class today. So in cat cow, I'm usually in a prone position, right? Stacking my shoulders over my wrist and my hips over my knees. But now I'm gonna kind of be in a half child pose position, okay, where I'm sitting on my knees, glutes to my heels if I can, and I'm upright. Okay, so child pose is usually extended out. I'm just gonna be a little more upright, okay? And from here, I have now my cat cow for 1 minute, okay? So as I go through cat cow, I'm thinking about exhaling, breathe out, inhale here as I open my diaphragm. Exhale. Inhale here as I open that diaphragm again, okay? So we're inhaling as we open up that diaphragm, okay? And then we're gonna exhale as we close it, okay? So we got that for 1 minute as well, guys, with a 10-second rest. And last movement here in this first circuit, we have our world's greatest stretch, but we're gonna actually thread the needle today with this one, okay? So I'm bringing this foot up, this right foot, let's start our right foot up first, okay? Right outside of our right palm. All right, usually with our world's greatest stretch, we just get this right elbow down to that right medial malleolus, right? But I'm gonna go all the way through, okay? So I'm supporting and I'm focusing on spine, alignment and mobility today. So first, I'm gonna thread the needle, go underneath, behind my left arm and through, and reach as far as you can while bending that right knee, okay? Hold that for a few seconds, and all I'm gonna do is sky reach up from there, okay? Now to finish off world's greatest, we can add in that little hamstring stretch if you need, and then we're just gonna alternate sides. All right, so one more time through. On my left side, left hand outside of left, or left foot outside of left hand, I'm gonna reach through my right arm, bending that left knee to where I can go into my peak, and then I'm exhaling at the top. And that's sky reach, finishing off that hammy. All right, so let's jump right into action, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get this timer started. Again, if you are not prepared right now, make sure you get some water. Okay, we're gonna start this in 10 seconds. So, main focus, again, spine alignment and mobility today. Let's get it right, y'all. Here we go. So starting with that half spine wave. Okay, so taking 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna finish here, squeeze my glutes. Then I'm gonna go ahead and drop my chest to the ground and explode up in that push-up. Squeezing my glutes the whole time. Here we go. 44 seconds. Take your time. Exhale. Remember, about 5 seconds to get to that full rotation. Boom. Drop in my chest. Inhale.
Halfway there.
Halfway through. Exhale. And rotating back as well for 5 seconds. So as I'm going through this spine wave, I know it's focused on mobility, but the more I can focus on activating and squeezing my core, the more mobility I can create in my spine, okay? Because I'm taking that pressure off of my spine, my vertebrae, and putting pressure in my core, my active muscles. Here we go, one more time through, 3, 2, 1. Finish off where you are, a little 10-second rest here. All right, and right into our Lumbar Focus Cat Cow. Okay, so remember, I'm sitting on my heels, gonna place my arms just outside of me comfortably, okay? And I'm exhaling as I crunch that core, and inhaling here as I expand that diaphragm. Here we go. So guys, this class is gonna be really helpful for those who suffer from any kind of back stiffness, any kind of tightness. Maybe you get spasms, you get back spasms randomly or often. Really, our spine is the most most important bone and joint sequence in our body, because there's so many different risk factors in there. But we really have to focus every single day on mobilizing it, because we have to activate it so often throughout the day. Meaning we have to use our core at all point in time throughout the day. So our back never really gets to rest. And relax, y'all. Get a little water, shake it out. If you need to twist a little bit, add a little twist. We're definitely gonna be integrating some twists into our workout today. Here we go. World's greatest stretch. Remember, we're gonna go through this, guys, for 2 rounds through, okay? So just about 6 minutes and 50 seconds, reaching through. Breathe out as I reach through. Breathe out again as I sky reach, okay? Here we go. You can finish off that hamstring if you need it. About 44 seconds. Reaching through, exhale. Okay, and exhale again here.
Halfway there.
Great job, y'all. It's a beautiful day to be alive. As we're going through this, remember, again, I'm trying to think about it, right? As if it's a meditation. Okay, so I'm really trying to focus on myself right now. How do I feel? What's bothering me mentally? What's bothering me physically? And I'm trying to eliminate all those factors right now in this movement, in this workout. Okay, break down all those factors to what's getting to our well-being, and we overcome them throughout our workout. All right, now. Back to the top, y'all. Last time seeing it through, we got those half spine waves, okay? Here we go. So remember, going through for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze those hips in the ground. Squeeze those glutes. Push those hips in the ground. And we're going to decompress in that push-up. Audible exhales are super important. And the reason why is because I'm mentally telling myself that I'm breathing out. I'm exhaling. So I'm sending more receptors and transmitters to my muscles to let them know that it's okay to be activated. Okay? Basically, we're just waking up the muscles. Think about your alarm in the morning. You know, if your alarm's quiet, you're probably not going to wake up. But if it's loud enough, it's going to spark you for sure. Good job, y'all. Beautiful. Okay, 10-second little rest. Catch it. Catch your breath. For those of you who have those tight backs, remember, it's definitely okay to add a little twist in there. I know that, you know, as we're going through certain movements, we're going to get a little uncomfortable. Here we go. Right into that lumbar cat cow again, okay? So now I'm sitting back on those heels again. Good. Might even be able to get a little more mobility in my knees now for the second time through. And going cat, exhale. Cow. Inhale here, big exhale out here. Great job, beautiful people. Let's do it. You should take this time right now to thank yourself. You're almost through this first circuit. Thank yourself for appreciating your mind, your body, and your spirit today and give in some attention to it.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. How attentive are we to our well-being? And relax. Beautiful job, y'all. Here we go. Last movement right here in our first circuit, y'all. Yeah. Start to get a little more comfortable, get a little deeper into those movements, deeper into those stretches. Okay. Can reach a little further here. Exhale a little harder here. Let's go. Reaching through, exhale. Remember, I can still bend that knee if I don't have that mobility. As you see, I don't have as much mobility on this left side as my right side. Got a little, or I had a pinched nerve there in my lumbar, my L5, a couple years back. So that was on that side, right? So we're always gonna have some kind of imbalance going on, but it's always about correcting those imbalances and supporting them. Here we go, 15 seconds, y'all. Yeah. Work for it. Work for the mobility. Great job. All right, now. Woo! Clap it up for yourself. Got through that first circuit. Go ahead and grab you some water right now, catch your breath. And I'm just gonna go ahead and walk you through that second circuit, okay? So remember, we got 3 big circuits today, nothing too crazy. I just wanted to throw you a few movements that we're gonna for sure target the spinal alignment that we're trying to create and the mobility, okay? This next one's gonna be a little different. We're gonna be counting repetitions rather than going just through movements for a particular amount of time, okay? So we have a 3-minute AMRAP. This means as many rounds as possible. We're thinking, when we think about AMRAPs, we usually integrate AMRAPs in HIIT workouts, right? Or resistance training workouts. Today's a little different, okay? Because we're just doing body weight. And most importantly, we're doing mobility, right? So how we're gonna start this one, it's nothing crazy. When I say as many rounds as possible, I don't mean do as many rounds as you can possibly do today. But that technically does mean that for any kind of other training outside of this. Okay, so today we're just gonna be focusing on control, relaxation, and making sure that I'm really going through the full range of motion that my joint is allowed to be able to create. Okay, so first one we got right here, okay? We're gonna be starting in an up dog position. I'm just gonna throw our 3-minute timer on, okay? If we get about, 4 reps at home, that's perfectly fine. I would say get anywhere between 4 and 5 reps. That'll be efficient, I would say, to help you benefit this workout or reap the benefits of this workout. So we're starting up dog. First thing when I'm starting up dog, squeeze my glutes. I have to activate my glutes right now because if I don't, my lower back will start to peak in its extension. Okay, so it will start to feel like a pinch. All right, so squeeze those glutes. Okay, I'm gonna go from up dog, okay, to down dog. Then I'm gonna go from down dog to scorpion. Okay, and I'll show you that there. And then I'm gonna finish off in child pose, which is the position we started from in the beginning of our workout today. All right, so up dog, boom, down dog. Okay, I'm gonna go back down to up dog, drop my chest. Okay, I'm gonna spread out my arm. This is gonna be our scorpion. Now I'm adding that twist in our spine. Okay, so grab the ground here. All right, let's go with our left heel over our right leg and put that whole left foot into the ground. Okay, I want you to think about opening up this left hip by pushing my knee out, okay? Out of my body, not towards the inside, out. So this is gonna be abduction, abduction. And then I'm just gonna add a sky reach, okay? So I'm holding that for a few seconds. Let's go about 3 seconds on each side. 3, 2, 1, and back down, okay? Right down, right back into that down dog. Down dog, hold it. If you want, you could pedal out, maybe twice here. Back down to up dog, and repeat again right into that scorpion. So remember, we're gonna start off in our down dog, okay? So glutes off the ground to start. We got 3 minutes. If you wanna just follow with me, that's perfectly fine too. I'm going 3, 2, 1, exhale. Good. Squeeze glutes here now. Dropping slow. I'm gonna go out my right hand first. left foot over the right leg, full palm in the ground, full palm of my foot into the ground. Okay, sky reach for 3 seconds. All right. What we're doing right now is we're really mobilizing our T-spine. Our T-spine is adding a little torque, and that's the mid-spine, mid-back area. Okay. So that's where that twist is going to help a lot, is mobilizing that T-spine area. Everything should be about reassurance, guys. Okay? So everything that I do, I'm making sure I'm pausing. I'm reassuring myself. This is exactly what I want my muscle and my joints to do. Good. We got 1 minute and 56 seconds. Let's go. I'm working on 3. Here we go. 4. Audible exhale. Hold it for 3. Try to hold each position for 3 seconds to build that reassurance factor. Great job. 1 minute 20, y'all. 1 minute 20. Come on. Find the mobility. Really try to push these glutes back. Okay, and that's going to really help you get those heels to the ground. Glutes back as far as you can. That'll drive those heels down a little bit more into the ground. Glutes. 1 minute. You heard the man. 1 minute, guys. Breathing. Good. Probably going to be our last round through here. Let's go. Big exhale out. Good. Like we can get through one more solid one. One more solid one, guys. Here we go. $20 seconds. Push that knee out, open that hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, and timer. Woo! All right. Second circuit complete. So we're gonna finish off right, finish off with an extensive decompressor. Okay, so a little bit less intense than those 2 movements that we just did, but definitely still efficient enough to get the job done, okay? And make sure we're focusing on what? Alignment, mobility. Here we go. So instead of explaining these 3, I'm gonna go ahead and go through it as we go. First one is just our open books, okay? Our second one's gonna be a knee tuck roll. And then our third one's gonna be tabletop. Now with these ones as well, we're gonna actually integrate repetitions with these, okay? So, I'm gonna move my mat accordingly. So for our first one, our open books, we're gonna go 5 reps each side. Our second one, we're gonna go 5 knee tuck rolls into a hip hinge, okay? And then we're gonna go 3 tabletop reach overs to finish, all right? And I'll give you a modification of that tabletop reach over just in case that gets a little difficult for you and maybe uncomfortable a little bit in those shoulders, okay? So I'm gonna start our timer off, guys. Let's get jumping. We're gonna go here in 10 seconds. The first one we're gonna go through is gonna be called open book, okay? So let's go ahead and have on our backs, left knee's gonna go over our right, okay? We're gonna be here for 10 reps, all right? And I wanna make sure that I'm grabbing the ground here, okay? And all I'm gonna be doing, guys, is going back and forth between the open book. Meaning, I'm bringing if my left knee is over my right, I'm gonna bring my left hand to my right hand, okay, and back. And that'll be 1 rep, okay? So my goal is that I'm already in a twist position to start now. Now I have to actually open up each way that the twist provides, okay? So the goal as well is to keep this knee in the ground as much as we can, okay? So here we go. We got 5 reps going here. 1, 2, 3. Focus on keeping our chest straight up to the sky, okay? The more my chest is up to the sky and this knee is on the ground, the more that I can create that twisting motion that I want to be able to create in order to get a good stretch here. Good, and 5. Here we go. Other side. So now I'm going, since I went over my right knee, now I'm going to go right hand to left hand and back. You can add a little reach there if you want on the way back. Three, 4, and 5. Great job, y'all. Here we go. Moving on up. We got our knee tuck rows now, okay? So what I mean by knee tuck rows, guys, is I want to be able to start off in a row, okay? And what we're going to do is we're in full flexion right now, okay? We're going to go into full flexion from a grounded position to an upright position, okay? Or a prone or off the ground position, okay? We're going to open our legs out like we're doing a hamstring stretch, and we're going to reach out as far as we can, okay? So here we go. Knee tuck. So I want those to our knees to our face if we can. Roll back, nice and controlly, open our legs. And we're going out as comfortable as we can. And back. We got 5 reps. Make sure you slow your momentum down, okay, as I'm approaching that reach. 3. 4. And 5. Great job. Here we go. Now we're going into our tabletop reach overs, okay? So the first way I'm going to show you is going to be the advanced or the standard one, okay? We're able to go up, tabletop, okay? I'm stacking my shoulders over my hands, my knees over my heels, okay? And I'm going to reach over, let's say with our left hand first, and I'm still going to have that shoulder stacked over, okay? Boom. And I'm reaching over and back. So I'm not reaching to the side right now. I'm just going to reach directly over that right shoulder. All right? What I'm gonna do is 3 total on each side without alternating, okay? We're just gonna do 3 first one, 3 on the other side. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go right into it real quick. I'll show you 3 advanced. 1, 2, halfway there, and 3. Good. And then the same thing opposite side. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Good. Okay, so if I can't do that and that's really building a lot of tension in my shoulders, no worries at all. All I'm gonna be doing is reaching back. I'm gonna grab my right heel and reach back as far as I can. Grab my left heel, my left hand, and reach back as far as I can. Okay, so with this one, we can just do 6 alternating, okay? Rather than the 3 on each side, if we're doing the modification one. All right, here we go. So we got 2 minutes and 49 seconds. What can we do with it? What can we do with it? If we are not able to get a ton done here, guys, make sure that we're doing a little bit more at home. We're doing as much as we can to reap the real benefits, okay, of this mobility and alignment in our spine. Here we go. 5 open book. Left knee over the right. My left hand going to my right hand. Good, I want to reach. Good. 3. 4. And 5. Here we go, opposite side. Great job, y'all. We're almost hitting that corner. I really appreciate you beautiful people for being here and actually going through this class. And I really do hope that it is beneficial for you guys in any way. Make sure you guys definitely leave any kind of comments or DM us if you have any kind of questions about these movements. Any particular names that you guys may not be able to remember of a certain movement. Or if you guys have any recommendations on what kind of classes you guys want us to provide for you guys. Because we're always willing to listen to our people because it's just yours. I mean, that's why we name our company Yours, Well, Health and Well-Being, because we just care about the people. It's yours, and it's your life, it's your health, it's your fashion, it's your spirit, and it's your well-being overall. So we just want to always continue to support that mentally. Here we go. We got those 5 knee tucks. Going out with those feet. Good. Remember, slow that momentum down. We're not doing a HIIT workout right now. All we're doing is mobility. So slow all of these movements down. Take your time, breathe out. 1 minute today.
1 minute.
And last one here for me. Good. Here we go. Finishing off those tabletops. Remember, take my time with tabletops here. All right. Hip thrust out. Glutes up as I'm moving with my arm, reaching back. Okay. Try to move in sync. Body should always try to move in sync. Like it's all on one string. Great job, y'all. Good one. And two. And grand finale. 4, 3, boom, bop, done. Great job, man. I got 10 seconds. If you want to keep going through, that's perfectly fine. Wow. Yeah, clap it up for yourself. Clap it up for your well-being, your mental health, your physical health, and your spirit, because, yeah, we just supported it today as much as we could. So make sure you carry this message and you carry this idea of creating a better holistic and overall well-being for yourself. And that definitely starts with mobility, flexibility, resistance training, cardio. It's all the above, because we always have to treat our body for what it needs. Maybe you need cardio and you don't need resistance training. Maybe you need to do physical therapy, or maybe you need to do speech therapy. Maybe you need to go see a therapist. That is all perfectly fine because we're human beings. So we're always gonna let you know that it's perfectly fine here at Your Health and Wellbeing, and you can always reach out to us at any point in time throughout your lifetime. Okay, so thank you guys so much for joining us today. Again, my name is Don Christian Corbin. If you guys have any other questions or you want to recommend any kind of classes for us, please do so. Comment below. Make sure you follow the tag on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook. And make sure you guys give us a follow, man, because we are definitely ready to inspire the world. Love you guys. Take care.